Islamic Relief organized a Day of Dignity in New York City recently, and Bridges correspondent Salim Rizvi was there to file this report.
Hundreds of people from diverse backgrounds thronged the Muslim outreach event at the Masjid al-Taqwa in Brooklyn last weekend. The Day of Dignity event, which was organized by Islamic Relief, included distribution of free goods and free medical screenings for everyone.
Muslims are very generous people. Actually, Americans are very generous people. This is a wonderful country where we know that it's challenging to live. It's a very difficult economic time. Most of the people here today, by the way, are not homeless. We are serving some homeless people, but many of them are actually the working poor. And many of them have 2 or 3 jobs, but they find that with their minimum wage, they cannot even afford to get an apartment. So we do see a great turnout, and people like to give to organizations like Islamic Relief because they know that when they give that money, at least 92, 93, 94% of it is going to reach the target population.
The program tries to help Americans with basic necessities like clothing and food items. Mir Abdul Wali is the coordinator of the Day of Dignity events in New York. Anthony is a Brooklyn native who has been struggling to keep up with his expenses.
A hard time now. I've been to shelter off the block. I even had to come and get some stuff. I can't afford it. I work, but I can't afford it. I still got to pay bills, stuff I'm backed up on. But it helps out too. It gives a lot of stuff that people need.
Muslims are hoping that such events will also help increase awareness about Islam among Americans.
There are many efforts that are being powered by the Muslim community. Unfortunately, they don't make it to the news as regularly as we'd like. This is one of many initiatives that the community is engaging in for many reasons. I mean, it definitely will contribute to a positive image for Islam and Muslims at a time where we know talk radio and media is being used to mainstream bigoted views and stereotypes about Islam and our faith.
Dozens of volunteers from across New York tri-state area participated in various services, including medical screenings in New York City. In Brooklyn, a free health clinic was set up inside the local mosque, Masjid al-Taqwa, where medical checkups by volunteer physicians were open for Americans of all backgrounds and faiths.
Also, if they're, if they don't, that's where basically if they don't have health insurance, we'll kind of direct them to a table where a local free health clinic is set up, who can kind of talk to them about hooking them up into the system and getting follow-up care after they're seen today, because this is only a one-time thing, but these people really need to be seen on a regular basis. So we're kind of not just doing this one-time thing and kind of letting them go. We're trying to make sure that they're secure and they're able to see a physician regularly.
The medical screening section had a steady stream of visitors in the Brooklyn area mosque. Hector Vargas was one of them.
I think I was pleasantly surprised to find that they had this kind of, looking out for the general people over here, and I'm very happy about it because it was so simple to do too, and they're very kind and very efficient, and I learned a lot about myself too, about my problems, and my weight and my blood pressure, and what the things I got to stay away from, the cigarettes and the salt, and they told me to keep in touch with my regular doctor more often.
The Day of Dignity events for the homeless and needy are being organized by Islamic Relief Organization in 23 cities across America this year. The charity programs will go on till the end of the year. Salim Rizvi, Bridges TV in New York City.